everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, welcome. My name is Jordie James, and thank you so much for joining me for the next 15 minutes. First of all, we've got Easter coming. So tomorrow is, for us, it's Good Friday. So I want to wish everyone a happy Easter, and I hope you have family and get-togethers, because now we're becoming to live with the universal hibernation now, the C word. I'm not going to put energy to it, but we are now living with it now. So it's a really important thing to know that we can actually go and see our family and friends and travel, or start to travel. And it's the most gorgeous thing ever. So I want to wish everyone, firstly, a happy Easter. The second thing too is that I've become a little bit under the weather, so it's quite interesting. So we'll just wait and see. Hopefully it's just because I had a massage yesterday. I want to go back to this, because when we do some self-care and when we are feeling a little bit stagnant and we're not looking after ourselves, or we're not taking care of our own bodies, our energy and our body gets a little bit stagnant, a little bit stuck. So when we do go and have massages, I go and see an acupuncturist every month. I see a chiropractor every month, not at the same time, alternatively, to keep my body in tune. Now, I had a massage yesterday, and because I hold a lot of energy and a lot of stagnaticity around my neck and my shoulders and my upper back. So when I got that worked on yesterday, everything has been released. So I'm feeling a little bit under the weather today, but that's only because my energy has been shifted. Not to say that I've got a cold or the flu, but everything's been shifted, so I feel a little bit under the weather. But that's only because my energy was stagnant and it's been moved. So now I'm going to start working on making sure that I go and exercise every day and really move my energy, because it's really important to move your energy and look after you and really take care of you. Because like they say, what they say is, when you're in the plane, never always put your oxygen mask on first, never put it on someone else's, put yours first, so then you can look after others. That's the key. So self-care. Now, I did pull some cards out today, and I'm using the beautiful Colette Baron Reid Enchanted Map. I love this lady. She is absolutely adorable, and I really love using all her cards. Her cards are just amazing. Her artists are just absolutely amazing. So the first card came out is Intention, and the second card is Flying. Now, what's really important is you guys over in the beautiful Northern Hemisphere is coming into, like, you're in spring and you're going into summer. So a lot of the seeds or things that you've planted, or manifestations and the intentions that you had for the rest of the year, might be coming into fruition. So it's really important to not get bogged down in all the good things that are happening. Make sure, because the flying card's all about making sure that you stand behind or stand above it or stand beside it to see all these beautiful things stepping forward instead of being in it. Yes, you can sit in it, but make sure that you fly above it as well, so you can go, right, what's my next step? What's my next journey? Where am I going? Where's my goals? So it's always important, when you get a goal, make sure you always step for your next intention, manifestation. It is a beautiful flowing energy. And obviously when we're going in the southern hemisphere, we're going into autumn. We're in autumn, actually. I shouldn't say we're going in, we are going into the detoxification, which is probably what my body's doing, and also releasing what no longer serves us. So when we go into winter, that we are just a little bit of a hermit, so we don't have to do a lot of things and we can just sit in our own space. So these two cards for me is all about making sure that when you set the intention, make sure you sit above it, observe it, and also look into it, and then go into what's your next step. Always keep it flowing. Always, always, always. So I've got Mindy from Rankin in Texas. Hi, Mindy. How are you going?
I'm doing good.
It's good. Okay. So would you like me to work psychically with what's going on around you, or mediumshiply, which is connecting with loved ones?
Okay.
How would you like me to work for you today? Would you like me to work with what's going on around you, or connecting with loved ones?
Connecting with a loved one.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Okay, Mindy. So as I am blending with the beautiful spirit world, I know there's a couple here that are fighting over who wants to go first because they're pushing each other in the chest. It's quite funny. I've got a gentleman and a lady, but let me just see who wants to step forward first. Okay, I have this beautiful lady stepping forward, and as she steps forward, the first thing she wants to do is give you a big basket of it's like chocolates. And I feel like she was a bit of a chocolate lady or always had little bowls of chocolate around the house or little wrapped lollies. Would you understand this?
Yeah.
Thank you. And also, because she wants to give you, and I feel like this is a tradition because I do feel like not everywhere you turned, but there was like little lolly, like little candy bowls around, and you can always grab one. And for some reason, I'm always seeing them wrapped. So I know there were always wrapped candy in these bowls. Would you understand this?
Yeah.
Thank you. She wants to give you a massive hug. She wants to really, actually, she's really interesting because she wants to hold your feet to the ground because you've been very much in your head lately. And she just wants to say, I'm here for you. I'm here for you. The other thing is, too, I feel that there's been either someone that has passed in the last 12 months or someone that's passed in the last 2 years that is still you're still healing and grieving for because she wants to say the whole family's around you. Would you understand this?
Yeah.
Thank you. And it's really funny because she wants to bring a bit of comedic in. Would this be mum or grandmother for you? Because I want to acknowledge the grandmother on mum's side or mum.
My grandmother.
Thank you. And was she always a beautiful lady that would be always talking to you, always sitting down and nutting things out or chatting things out? Because she's very much a lady that's sitting with me right now, wanting to sit with you to unwind all these beautiful thoughts in your head. She just wants to go, I just want to sit with you and just hit and just talk about one thing at a time because you're going through so many things at the moment. Would you understand this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, and she's got a really good talk as well. Like she's got this beautiful voice. I could listen to your grandmother for hours. She's very wise, but she's also very matter of fact. I feel like she would not suffer fools kindly. Does that make
Yeah.
sense?
Yes.
Thank you. And there's also, I want to say, a gentleman that I said before that's with her, and he's got quite a sense of humor. He's going, oh, so now you see me. So it's quite funny. I do feel like he's got a very matter of fact sense of humor. But what she's saying is, we've all got him over there. Because I just want to say, we've all got him. But I do feel like this gentleman would be to your side, so brother, cousin, or friend or partner, because I just feel like I want to say this gentleman's to your side. Would you understand this?
Mm-hmm. The only one
No?
would be my grandfather. My grandfather.
Okay. Because I want to say they're definitely having a bit of a banter between the two of them. I do see a younger man, though. I do feel like there's a younger man that I want to say maybe, I just want to say to your side. I just feel like I want to go, there's a gentleman to your side that would be also over there with them as well. There's a Charlie or Charles I want to bring through as a name, and a Margot or Margie or Maggie. There's something about that M sound of female name as well. Would this make sense, Mandy? Mindy, sorry.
Mm, I'm trying to think.
That's okay. I'll just leave those with you though. But I just want to go back to your grandmother because she's just awesome. I do feel like she also loved being very spiritual as well. I love that she had a faith and she was very dominant when she first walked in. She was quite dominant and going, no, you need to speak to me. And then this younger gentleman stepped in and goes, no, no, no. So they're having a bit of a banter between the two of them. Okay, let me just keep working with her. Okay. Okay. She's also wanting to talk about August. I do feel like August is a birthday celebration anniversary I want to acknowledge. And would you have a necklace of hers or like a costume jewelry necklace that she's showing me. Would that make sense to you?
Yes.
Thank you. And also with this necklace, I feel as a child, you always used to put on, it's like I want to go back to New Orleans because I feel like I would have put all these necklaces on my neck and walk around. And I do feel like you're a very young child, but she's showing me you probably would have been 2 or 3 or something, or a little bit older, but you walk around with all these necklaces around your neck and she's laughing because it's like you're in New Orleans with these necklaces around your neck as a child. Now, also, I
Yeah.
know that one of them is very dominant for you, so I do feel like you always carry that. It reminds me of rosary beads, but I don't know if they are. But I just want to acknowledge that you always hold them. She's aware that you hold her necklace every so often when you want some advice or some guidance. Would you understand this?
Yeah.
Thank you. The other thing too is she goes, keep putting those boots on, girl, and start trudging those trenches because you really need to really stand your ground, really be very dominant in your own health is what she wants to say. So make sure if things aren't sitting right with you, that you make sure that you double check, triple check with the doctors that you see, because she wants to go, just make sure you look after your health. And it's funny because I was talking about that before. But can I just say, she's got this gorgeous smile, and I don't know if she had false teeth, but because I've only got a couple of minutes to go. But she's smiling, and I feel like her teeth or something just didn't fit right in her mouth sometimes. Not all the time, but only as she got older. But I just feel like I want to go, she's back to the apple cheeks, and she's got this beautiful, she wants to say she's got a beautiful figure back. So, Mindy, can I leave that with you, darling?
Yes, thank you so much.
No, thank you, gorgeous. And I wish I could come through and give you a massive hug, but I'll leave you that. Can I just say, have a lovely Easter, everyone. Blessings and hugs, and I will see you all next week. Bye for now.